Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. How are you doing today? I'm having a pretty good day. Yep. I don't know, I'm just having a good day. No specific reason. Yeah, totally forgot what I was going to tell you. I don't know. But, oh well. We'll go to the soap video. It's a soap video. It's a soap. And it's probably the last one I'm going to do new for a little while here. I don't really have seasonal sets. You know what I mean? Like some people have. I think that's awesome. Guy, you can plan ahead. I fly by the seat of my pants when it comes to soaping. I'm very type A when it comes to like bills, household stuff, you know, like that's, you know, soaping is my risk-taking thing. That's what it is. It's my risk-taking stuff. So anyway, today we are doing a watermelon soap. I call it watermelon slice. I just wanted to so badly. And I had two fragrance oils. One was fresh picked watermelon is what it's called. The other one was sour watermelon candy. I didn't like either one of them. But when I blended them together, they were delightful. But I really panicked because it kind of turned out like the Coco Banga, you know, you know, all around. I didn't swirl at the end, but yeah. I mean, for about 3 minutes there, I sat and looked at my batter and went, maybe I should just salvage everything and put it in a flat mold. But that's been done. I mean, it's not like I searched the internet for soap pictures, so I don't really know what's out there for watermelon. I've seen a few, and they're usually the square mold, you know. The square mold. I wanted a round mold. So I did it. It's not pretty. It's really messy, but we'll see how it turns out together. So, 3 things. Dream big, be true to you, and you are worth it. Don't ever forget that. You are worth it. Let's go check out the video. Bye. Okay, to start, my lye water was made out of this with the grapefruit shandy. Yeah, lots of sugars. And these are the embeds for my seeds. It was an old cold process soap, so I just cut them up into pieces. We talked about embeds, so these will actually go in the soap batter, not outside. And then I soaked them for a little bit in water, just because, like I said, they were old, and maybe about 5 minutes or so, just to, you know, so they didn't make my soap really wonky. And I've used this in soaps before. I just like using it because the shandy, because there's so much sugars in the alcohol. You just got to be careful when mixing the lye with it. You know, you don't want it to bubble up and burst over. And so I just let it sit overnight. I just pour it out into a bowl, let it sit overnight. Just be safe. So yeah, this was I don't know how many times I can say so and yeah and I have to get out of that. That is just a terrible habit for this YouTube stuff. Oh, yeah. So there's my clay and my fragrance oil, and mix the clay with water first, and then I decided I wanted to measure off my fragrance oils, and yeah, I know, clay and oil or water and oil don't mix, but it worked. It was okay. It's amazing what you can put in soap. Seriously. So then I just got to emulsion. You know what? Hindsight's 20/20, and I should kick my own butt for not listening to myself. I should have split the batches. I should have did the green first and let it set up thick, and then did the red. And the funny thing is my daughter FaceTime me in the middle of this because she couldn't get a hold of my husband. And I knew that when she called me, it was either an emergency or it was my grandson on FaceTime. And it was my grandson. And he's such adorable. He's such a cutie and such a nut. But yeah, so my green got to sit up, but so did my red. And that's not what I wanted, at all. But oh well. So I did a dark green, a lighter green, and then a white, because the rind is, depending on where you get your watermelon and what it looks like and if it's organic or if you grew it yourself. They all have different colored rinds. They can be dark green or light green, or there's the ones that are striped, there's ones that are solid dark, but they all have that little bit of white rind. Anybody pickle watermelon? I used to work with a girl who made pickled watermelon. I wonder if it's a salt brine or if it's a sugar brine. Not brined, but like what she used. But I don't know. I just thought of that now. So yeah, I kind of did the same ratios. The amount I split the batter a third for the way down the sides, and then 2/3 to go in the middle. Plus, I have my black seeds. They're embeds. Remember, so the stars on the cupcakes were embeds, but they were on the outside of the soap. And these are embeds that will go in the middle of the soap. And I really debated, but I had nothing. I wasn't even sure what the heck to put. Like if I could make a straight thing just with a few seeds down it. And then I just decided, take a chance. We'll just do it this way. So, yeah, take a chance. So then, yeah, I hit it with my stick blender because it was just not thick enough to where I wanted it. And that's one way to get it to thicken up a little bit. Sometimes you can hit it forever and it doesn't want to do anything. But with the alcohol in here, it sets up faster. With that much sugar and stuff, it sets up fairly fast. And I don't know why I wanted to do watermelon soap, because I talked about doing a beach soap. I want to do beach soap with wave. I don't know how I'm going to do my wave yet. Maybe a tube lined with freezer paper, and I don't know. And yeah, I won't be doing that one for a while because I got to take a break. I need like a week off to clean my table off. That's a never-ending process. Oh, man. Okay, so you can tell it thickened up because my daughter had called. And, yeah. So I'm just putting it in the mold. And I will adjust my camera because it's just too close. Just too close. I don't know if I keep hitting it. So I basically did the same thing. I took spatula spoonfuls and just smeared them on the bottom of the darker green, and then I do the lighter green, and then see, I'll never learn, but anyway, and then the white, just to create that green rind around the outside. Yeah, but a beach soap. I wanted to do one with a wave. I don't know why, but that will have to wait. I have a couple other, see, I kept hitting the camera. A couple other things I need to get done here. So, priorities, responsibilities. Talked about that before. Gotta just do it. Right? I know some people, yes, it doesn't matter. Kids, adults, some people just don't, they just want to play. If you call it playing, but you know what I mean. They don't take their priorities and responsibilities seriously, and it's like, I don't know how they can't. I don't think I could live with myself. Some of us are just a little more responsible, and some of us are a little more selfish. And I'm not judging anybody. Like, nobody here. I'm just saying in general. See, that's my white. I didn't make a lot of white, just a little bit to put down the sides. Lighten the colors, blend the colors. I'm amazed it didn't turn into like mud, but So there's my nicely thickened up thing that's going to be soap batter that's going to be red. Yeah, it's supposed to be red. Hint, hint. Wait till you see the end product. Don't know why it did what it did. Total color morph. Absolutely. Color morph. Yeah. Might have to go back and check out my fragrance oils and see what the heck. Why they did what they did. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, and find out which one I can blame it on. Oh, yeah. It's a thing. So, okay, so into the red, I am going to be putting my little black pieces in there as soon as I get done mixing up my micas. I probably should have used Trial by Fire, but I mean, I was fine with these colors, and I didn't think stuff was supposed to, change that much, like have that much of a color change. But see, now I'm mixing them in there. And it's plenty thick enough to hold them wherever they go. So that was actually a good thing. Oh, see here, I just my camera because I get hit in this stupid thing. It is what it is, right? So at least you can see this way. Yeah, I plopped it on the side there. But yeah, so I was just plopping it in the mold. Hoping I would get a watermelon slice out of it. You know how you slice the watermelon in half and then you cut another big round slice off? That's what I was imagining. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Some more of the green, more of the red, more of the green, more of the red. Yeah. So you bored yet? Oh, yeah, it's a process. It was a messy process. I actually ended up, after I got done doing all my dishes, I had green soap batter on my sleeve and on my shirt. And I told my husband, I said, you didn't even tell me. Like that's bad. Like, that's scary. Like, you don't want to have that soap batter touch anybody or anything because it's still caustic, Yeah, he's oblivious. Oh, some days. But yeah, it's like, I had to change my clothes and I just left my shirt alone. I just figured, well, if I wait a few days, I just did laundry, so I won't have to do it for a while. It'll be soap by the time I wash it. Good thing it's an old shirt. That's what I do with my washcloths that I use I have one each time I make a batter of soap. So then in the end, I wipe all my dishes down before I wash them, and then I hide it away, and so eventually when I run out of those washcloths, like the teal one right there, I just soak them for a while and rinse the soap out, and then I might go clean my fridge, wipe down the counters, just gonna use it. It's soap, it's just soap. It works really well on my pots and pans. They're so pretty on the outside, except for when my kids burned them on the bottom. I have stainless steel. I love them. But anyway, that's totally irrelevant to the soap video. Half the stuff I say is irrelevant to the soap video. Yeah, I don't know. Things have been just crazy lately. It's like I plan a soap and then I don't do it. And then it's like I'm flying by the seat of my pants doing something else, like this watermelon soap. I mean, obviously I've been it's in the background because I bought the fragrance oils, but I was just like, I don't know. It's like stick to a plan. That's probably my biggest problem is not very organized, just always. Oh, this thing took forever to prep though. I bet you I spent 45 minutes prepping, you know, the little embeds and the colors, and in the end I had to add more color, and it was just like, oh, yeah, good 45 minutes. I mean, this pour was a longer pour, obviously, because, you know, it's not pouring, it's sculpting. That's a good word, sculpting. And it filled it up almost to the top because of the extra 3 ounces of embeds I had in there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Shake it down, tap down. It sat on the counter. It did not go C-popped. And here we go. Let's look at these beautiful colors. It was in the freezer. I had to put it in the freezer. It was super, super soft. It's just the silicone mold. You know, if it was in a wood mold, I don't think it would be, you know, it wouldn't be as soft. But I think it's just because it is in that silicone mold. Now I can't even talk. It was in the silicone mold. I think that's why it's just stays so soft. But yeah, I had a few repairs to do on the outside, which wasn't too bad actually, considering that I didn't just pour it into the mold. You know, it wasn't a typical pour. I should do that one day. Do a swirl, bowl swirl, and pour it in there. Oh, they turn out so pretty. I have some of that 70 soap that way. I just wanted to see. It's so pretty. It really is. But yeah, I mean, overall, technically, I didn't have a whole lot to fix on the outside, you know. And in reality, it could have been a lot worse. But do you notice the colors? Like, that light green is no longer light green. So, guess what the inside color is? I'll tell you what, it isn't red. Wait for it. Oh, no. I gotta measure off my 0.75 inches. I don't know why I cut these 0.75. I could just cut them an inch a piece, I guess. I have no idea. I always do the round ones, except my shave soaps. My shave soaps are an inch. But all my other round soaps, like my 70 soap and the Coco Bonga, they're all 0.75. I don't know why. Dumb. But yeah, there we go. What does that look like? Oh, that is so not red. That is so not red. Red is the top of my screwdriver. It's my little computer screwdriver, right? On the left. That's what that is. Where's my red? Like, where the heck is my red? The embeds turned out cute. They actually look like they swelled up a little bit because I don't think they were actually that big. They didn't seem that big. But, you know what it reminds me of? Like, if you take the green out, it reminds me of, like, the cherry chocolate ice cream you can buy. It's got chocolate chunks and it's dark cherry, and that's what it looks like. That is not watermelon. What happened to my watermelon? Oh, like, my gosh, seriously. What happened to the watermelon? What happened to my red? Oh, I don't know which fragrance oil did it. I'm going to have to go look. But red to pink, it's like, what the heck happened there? I do not know. So, I have some favorites. That's the bottom end. I'll give that to one of my kids or my grandson. My grandson would like it. No, I had to fix it. There were a few that they just had that one little side thing, that hole. But yeah, I mean, the one turned, the dark green was fine, the white was fine, but that one, the light green it's got a little bluish tint in there, and that red went to pinkish purple. Like, pinkish purple. Like, where the heck did that come from? And when I do this, so my hands are just a little bit wet, like my one hand is. I'm just smoothing out the edges. I'm just smoothing out the sides so nobody, calls and complains that their soap was so, the edge was so sharp it cut them or something. No. They just look nicer when they're smoothed out a little bit. It doesn't have that rough cut edge to it. But yeah, all I can see is ice cream, guys. I look at this and I see cherry chocolate chip ice cream. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to have to ask my kids, like, maybe it's not watermelon anymore. Maybe it's some damn dark cherry chocolate chip ice cream with green sherbet around the side. That's my favorite. That's my favorite one. That's why I was pointing to it. That's my favorite. Yeah. Oh, man, what a pour. What a way to end my, well, I won't quit soaping, but summer's coming and we're going to be busy. I hope we're busy. I'm busy. I'm always busy. Like, I'm never bored. Too much to do. But there you go. There's my Wonky watermelon soap. Maybe I have to change the name. Wonky watermelon. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you hit like and subscribe. And I hope you come back next time. Bye.